Give me the next 3 to 4 minutes to show you why, when you do the opening range breakout or orb strategy, waiting for a retest doesn't always work, but there's another signal that you can use to still make a play and still make money. Guys, this is from November 4th, 2025. You can see right here, I have it marked out with my key levels indicator that I run. This is the 5 minute opening range break. I've marked out the low and the high so you can see it. And then this is why the break and retest would not have worked today. But if you would have been looking for this fair value gap and made a play the minute this presented itself and this candle closed, you would have made money. So 5 minute opening range break, we have a big bearish candle, immediately goes into a bullish candle, a small one, but it still counts. We have the top wick, then a massive bullish candle. Move on to the next 5 minute, bottom wick here, going wick from candle 1 to bottom wick of candle 3. There's a body of a candle there, created our fair value gap. Now, we have this gap right here and it's going bullish. Right here is where I actually took this exact trade. I went into a long position right here at the top, and I was targeting my loss to be right here in the middle at 10 points, and I ran my profit up to 20 because I'm always targeting a 1 to 2 risk to reward. So I'm going off of a fair value gap, a bullish trend up. This is 15 minutes too. It's 3 candles, 15 minutes. Everything is trending up. I was comfortable with the play, and this is how it played out off of using the fair value gap. Okay, so right here at 10:15, we hit our stop loss. I risked $500 to make 1,000. So on the day, I'm up $1,000, right? So if we remove this here, though, this was my play and I did it off the fair value gap. If we remove that, let's say you're following the orb strategy where you wait for the break and retest, and then on the retest, if it pings the zone and goes back up, that's your cue to go back in. That's how a lot of people do the orb. So let's just watch how the day plays out. Going here, I could have taken even more profit. And here we come. It's coming down for our retest, we hope. Okay, we got our retest. We got a big bullish candle going back, right? This right here, a lot of people, as soon as it breaks, this is the next candle. They would have went in right here. So, okay, here's my cue. We're going long. Let's set our long right here. Let's set our stop loss right here at the top of the zone. That would have been 6. We're going to leave it here at 12, targeting a 1 to 2, just a small risk to reward. And we're in. We waited for our retest. Now, let's let it play out. Uh-oh. Okay. We already got stopped out, so that's gone. And then it hits the zone and it just chops around. So it never breaks again. It just chops all the way through the zone the rest of the day. But you can see now we no longer have our fair value gap because this obviously cleared it, and that displaces it on the chart. It takes it away. But right off the break in the first 15 minutes, marking our 5 minute candle, and then looking at the next ones, a fair value gap was created that was never reclaimed. I went in right here at the top when the fair value gap was created, and it just went up. I went up $1,000. If you would have been waiting for the retest, you would have lost whatever your risk was right here while waiting for the retest so it would re-break. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not hating on the break and retest. I use the break and retest every once in a while if I'm watching smaller time frames like the 1 minute, but in this scenario, it didn't work. And if you would have waited all day for that, but you had an opportunity earlier, had you just known about making an action play on the fair value gap, there's even potential sometimes to double up on these. Play the fair value gap up. If that would have retested and then bounced back, you would have doubled up. So I'm not knocking on it. I'm not hating it. I'm not trying to disprove that it works. I'm just saying in some scenarios, it works to keep an open mind and know that you don't have to completely change your strategy. But in the beginning break, in the first 30 to 45 minutes of the day, if you see a fair value gap and it's not reclaimed and it's still trending that way, bullish or bearish, why not take your shot at it?